So our journey begins from Gangtok. This is the Sai temple that's been built in Namche a couple of years, not a couple actually. They're extending, broadening the road between Namche and Jorthang. Extending the roads. So that's the bridge towards Jorthang.
कहाँ कति बेला अहिले भर्खर जान्दैछु भन भर्खर जथाङ कति बेला हिँड्यो
What I mean by a valley. You can see the river there, and on the banks there is the Jorthang town. And the noise in my background is actually of the road being constructed. So there is a huge, what I mean by a valley. You can see the river there, and on the banks there is the Jorthang town. And the noise in my background is actually of the road being constructed. So there is a huge traffic jam on both sides, and I still don't understand why do people blow the horn, because not that is anyways gonna stop, they will work. So we reached Soreng. More to go. Stuck at another traffic jam because of again backcutting and carpeting of a road in front of Soreng. So my destination is gonna take another 2 hours and it's getting late. Finally reaching Dentam after 8 hours of travel. We have finally arrived at our destination, which is Uttarey. It does not look exactly like a destination, but yes, this is where we will be halting. Okay, believe it or not, but this is where I'm staying. I don't know, I'm very confused. Can I call it a local suite? I have no idea. So this is the bedroom, and that's my conference hall. This is SINGSHORE Bridge, and it is the second highest bridge in Asia. I will show you all how it looks. The vehicles do travel on this, like I'd shown you last night, and there is a river below. Woo. Okay, so this is how. Oh, it's actually scary looking down. Oh my god, it's so like deep down. And if I show you through the hole, okay, nothing can be visible, so. So this is the SINGSHORE Bridge, and we're just walking by, just getting the feel of the second highest bridge in Asia, and then I'll give you all a view of how scary it looks from here. It's a very, very deep ravine. Yeah, and I'm scared that my phone's gonna fall as well. क्यों क्या हिला? Okay. So yeah, I'm taking from one end of the SINGSHORE Bridge. Uttarey early in the morning at 6 a.m. and we are going for a hike. Okay, up to Hillary, Tenzing Hilllary Park, and this is how they are constructing an artificial lake there. And this is the garden that's like being built for the lake. So it's actually going to be a really nice place to visit later on, after a couple of years, I guess. So here we go. Oh yes, and I'll have to show you a Titanic in the front. One thing I wanted to tell you, this is called as a what? Sangalila Resort. Okay. So by the way, this is not a resort in any form. So do not go by the names like resort for places up here. So please check where you are staying before you book your rooms. So most of the places in Uttare are like lodges, but call themselves hotels, and as you already saw, resort. So please just be careful. And the famous part about Uttare is basically it is the base for when you are going for trekking and camping to a Zongri or Barse. So that's more of its famous point. Oh, and yes, so we come to the famous Titanic, where there is a Titanic without any sea. So it's supposed to be a restaurant. I don't know when does it open. So yes, this is the famous Sikkim's second Titanic. One we'll see Titanic in Gangtok, and this is the second Titanic. Then yeah, this is from the other side that we are seeing towards the place that we were staying at. Yes, this is the same place where they're making that lake here. And yeah, we're staying in this place called as Green Valley Hotel. Sorry, it's not a hotel. It's still a lodge. So yes, and that's the whatever resort here, which is actually not a resort again. And this is how beautiful the view is. It's nice and peaceful. And we walk up. Walking trail. Yeah, kind of tough. I'm kind of scared as well. It might be slippery, but yes, this is where we go. It's a goat like goat. This is a goat shed. And good morning, goaties. This is where we were staying. We are staying, and we've reached a pretty high distance. Altitude, my nose are flaring. Lovely day to be. So this is a village house. You would rarely see these kind of visions in the city. So yeah, nice. You can hear the cock cocking. And we walk up a new terrain with bamboos now. So she's cutting bamboo. So we walk. Yeah. So yes, we are going via shortcuts. We actually found a kind gentleman who showed us the way, the shortcut way of reaching our destination. On our way up. Yeah. And guess we're walking in between houses now. And we still have a long way to go. And this is supposed to be the Akhri Pahar before we reach the destination. Well, that's what we've been told. So let's see. And, okay. Oh my. Yeah. Further up, which one do I take? This one or this one? This looks slightly easier, I guess. Walking down this hill is gonna be the actually tough ride. The view is not so bad. Yeah, and we cannot even see the place that we've actually walked from. It's way beyond. Way beyond. Yes, we still have a little more to go. Yes, this is the kind of road that we are walking now. Yeah, more to go. Yes. Walk up this trail. Whew. We have reached the place. I just hope it's worth the walk, the hike. This is the Tenzing Hillary Memorial Park. And yes, in respect of Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, we walked up, hiked up, and the view from here. It's peaceful and quiet. This must be a guest house in the making, I guess. Oh, and then where we've come from, it's not even visible. It's like right down somewhere closer to the river. The statue's been made of metal. Yeah. Oh. Wow. So yes. And yes, the place that's, I don't know if it's visible to you, but right down there, that's where it's Dentam. And that brownish thing that you can see there is where we are having a medical camp presently. Whew, it's nice. So this is where the plantation, I don't know what you call it actually, it's vines for beans. Those are beans. And in Nepali we call it simbi. And now we are walking down the hill and I have a stick to help me walk down so that it at least protects me from falling. You see those green buildings or whatever. So yeah, so basically this is now where we've reached. That was like, I think if you remember a little earlier, you'd see the video where we'd seen this green thing right down somewhere. And now we've reached those green buildings. Believe it or not, this area was actually a lake where there used to be boating done. But then in the past 6-7 years, it's dried up completely. And that's the only, I think, remnant of a lake now. Amazing, right? It's interesting that, wow, a lake can like shrink up this way. Vegetation and plantation organic Sikkim. So yeah, this is onions. Sorry, these are onions. And then I saw a very cute house here. Nice, right? Pleasant. Peaceful to stay in. And their own small vegetable garden. We have taken a detour. So now we are going towards a monastery. Let's see how that monastery is. And now we're reaching the monastery area. It's called as the Puma Temple. I hope that's how they pronounce it. And we walk up. So this is a very quaint small monastery in Uttarey. Sorry, I'm still heaving. We're walking up. This is the short end. And you have those praying wheels there. Okay, so now from here we can see where we actually went. Right up there, you can see that green colored building there. Yes, that's basically where the Tenzing Norgay statue was. Now we've come down all the way here to the monastery, and then now we head back to Uttarey for a long day ahead. We are walking down, and this is the Uttarey Bazaar. Yeah, you can see right now that is the lake that's being made, and this is the park beside it, and that's where we are staying. Still some more way to walk, but yes, no, the walk's pretty smooth now. We are at that ground I was talking about, and the place where we walked was right up there. Yeah, so we walked a lot. Vietnam is famous for its dairy products, and yes, the famous alpine, over here we call it the alpine cheese. And now we enter inside, and then somehow I just realized that I think the Amul's taken up the alpine cheese. So we'll go and get a few. So then yeah, We have Gouda, we have Idam, and then we get, this is ghee. And it's got good and fresh ghee that we get here. And this is where they process. This is the processing factory.